Hi, brothers and sisters. This is your boy Eric. Got up this morning. Just wanted to just thinking about what God has done in my life and how grateful I am for everything that God has done. How grateful I am that um, my breakthrough is coming. Um, how grateful I am that He's blessed me with my three children. How grateful I am that um, I'm here today. Because most of the time, we tend to forget the fact that God has given us a second chance. You know, so I want us to think back. Let's think back for a second. Down. Let's think back for a second. Why when we were created, what happened? As some of us may recall, our ancestors Adam and Eve sinned in the Garden of Eden. They break God's decision, or how can I put it? They break. They he told them not to do something, and they went against it, and they break their trust. But still, God didn't abandon us. I just want to also think back about the fact that we are living today because God had to sacrifice something. And most of the time, we don't realize that God loves us so much, so much, that He keeps giving us a second chance in life. That He keeps giving us a second air to breathe in life, a second minute, a second in life. Because most of us are caught up with the life that we live today. Most of us are caught up with enjoyment today, with money. Most of us are caught up with uh, the life around us, vacation and everything. At the end, we forget why we exist. We forget that someone had to give us a second chance for us to exist today. So I want us to think about the fact of God sent His only Son to die on the cross for us. I want us to think about that. God sent His only begotten Son, that whoever believes in Him shall not perish, but shall have an everlasting life. At the same time, He had to sacrifice that Son on the cross of Calvary for you and I to have a second chance in life, for you and I to be seated today talking to each other, for you and I to be sitting today breathing again, enjoy the things that we are enjoying right now in life. But we forget to thank Him for that. So I want you to think about the fact that someone had to die for you to live again. How will you feel? Won't you be thankful? Won't you be grateful? Won't you go on your knees and thank that person till the end of time? People, so the time we forget. We are caught up with life that we forget that Jesus Christ had to die on the cross for you and I to have a second chance in life. We get caught up with the things of life. We get caught up with passions of life. But we forget to thank God. We forget to thank Jesus Christ who died on the cross for us to live again. So my urge, my beg to you guys is, please, brothers and sisters, no matter how you get caught up in life, no matter what life takes you to, please be grateful of the life that you are living. Be thankful to God. Be thankful to Jesus Christ that He had to sacrifice His life. That the Father God had to sacrifice His Son, His only perfect Son, for you and I to live again. For you and I to have a second chance in life. How wonderful is that? How marvelous is that? But we forget about that as the day go by. But I want us to pause for a second and ask ourselves, our ancestors sinned, but God still gave us a second chance. Why? Why? I would say it's because He loves us so much, because He cares about us, because He wants to see us happy in this world. But at the same time, we have to be grateful to Him. We have to be thankful to Him. We have to every day think about that before we go about doing anything, before we go about vacation, enjoy ourselves, going to work, living the kind of life that we want to live. Let's pause for a second and thank Him for giving us a second chance in life. after our ancestors sinned in the Garden of Eden. Let's be grateful for once. And at the same time, let's implement the importance of prayer, because prayer is the only 911 that you can have. It's a direct call that you can have with God. You don't need to even dial that one. You just go on your knees and say, God, I'm with you. This is my 911 call, emergency call. I just want to pause and thank you for the life that you've given me. I just want to thank you for the second chance that you've given me in life. And see how wonderful that is. And see how grateful that is. I know things may not be easy in life, but I thank God every day, because I know that He is giving me a second chance to live today. He's giving me a second chance to get up this morning and breathe again. But first and foremost, I have to be grateful to Him for sacrificing His only Son for me to have a life. Let's think about that before we go about doing whatever we are doing. So I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more inspirational videos, more motivational videos. And let's take that ride together towards happiness, towards success, and towards more blessing. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's live a life of blessing together. May God bless you all and have a wonderful day. Happy weekend.